Welcome to Satisfactory, episode 71. You've kind of caught me, preparing for, the new power factory that we're going to be building. Last episode, we were down over there. You can just see it in the distance. If I turn this off, it might make it a little bit easier for you to see. Oh, we'll go there. You can just see in the distance here the coal, the compacted coal. And if you watched all the way to the end of the last stream, once again, thank you. It was towards the end, it was a bit kind of went on and on and on. But we were talking about, well, I was talking to myself, and I thought Thumbs was in the chat as well, in the voice as well, but as it turns out, I don't think I had her mic turned on. So, I was able to hear it, but I don't think you guys would have been. So, yeah, sorry about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to back up here. I've done a bit of work. I've got this builder's crack, and we're going to have the compacted coal station in here somewhere, and we'll be piping the oil from there up to the factories, and we're going to be building a rather large power factory. So I'm going to see how that goes. While I'm backing up here, let me just open up another tab. And Captain Kinkara on... Oh, hold on. Come back here and switch this over. On Reddit has designed a power factory. Now let me just go into the chat here. Ooh, if I can get everything done. K-A-N. I think that should do it. No, Cankra. We'll try that again. There we go. I'll also link that in the description, so you can have a look and see what he's done, or she, or whatever. And so I'm almost, oh, I don't need to do that. I want to go up here first. I think I just ran out of concrete and stuff as you joined me. So we'll grab some more of that. And I'll just make sure I've got everything else I need here. And what I might even do is I might even get rid of some of this other rubbish that we don't need. I think we should be okay. Hopefully. I'm quite possibly going to be basing my factory around that concept. I'm not exactly sure yet, to be honest. I'm still kind of thinking on things and trying to work out layout possibilities and stuff like that. I'll give myself plenty of room to do this. So I don't want to end up falling off into that stinky stuff. Right, so we'll put the splitters down here for these, and that'll be under logistics, and all the way down the bottom to splitters. We're going to be starting here. One splitter's going that way. Is that even centered? No, it's not. So, I'm pressing buttons all over the place here. Right, try this again. I want the splitters. I'm going to put one here, just as a central starter, so I can get a line. Right there. And it's for that, right. So, the compacted coal uses coal and sulphur, as you probably already know. And this factory is going to need a lot of compacted coal. And we're going to probably have 3 or 4 sites making the compacted coal. I'm not doing very good here today. Right, that's right. Let's put, oh, not put it that way. Let's put it that way, shall we? On top of these. So you've seen me do this a dozen times already. And we kind of figured out some numbers as we were working yesterday, and we were basing them on something like 1800. Something doesn't look right there either. I'm sure that should be closer together. Okay. Right. We want Mark II belts, Mark II, Mark II conveyor lifts on these. And on not sure why, but it doesn't quite look right. I'm sure it is right. It's just something doesn't quite. Oh well, never mind. So we also opened up the space elevator to see what to open up phase 3, or stage 3 rather, and we've had a quick look in the hub to see what the next stage will be, what we're going to be doing next. So the next thing we'll be working on is the bauxite, and I might do it from here actually. What I'll do before I do that, no we won't. Now we will. We'll go up here and we'll go get some more reinforced iron plate, which should be in the second one. I'll take 4. I don't think I'll need that. So I off screen, off stream, behind the scenes, I kind of filled this up, all the empty spots, with concrete. I pretty much almost used it all, and I put a bunch of iron plate in there to start building a platform out there. So we were looking at this design, and maybe what I should do is, no, I won't. I'll do that in a minute. I'll do that later. I was going to show you the design that I'm maybe going to work on, but I'll finish this off first, and then we'll no doubt have to go back to the hub anyway at some stage. So what I'll probably do is, as the train's driving around back to the hub, I'll show you what our plan is, because we're probably going to get on to start building that today, or at least, if not building it, get out of here and switch over to that. Yes, I have 2 gas masks on me. I had a mishap in the last episode, and I had to go. I ended up back at the hub and needed backup. So yeah, and I need to watch my fuel situation in the jetpack as well, because I just realised I'm getting low on that. I think I may have some in the actually, I should be doing these ones first. I'm pretty sure I've got some spare in the train. At least a couple of stacks, I think. So next time I'm up at the train, I should put those in my pocket. So I don't run out of jet fuel. Right, we'll go down here and finish off these. So I'm planning on going to the nuclear stage eventually, but we're going to need a fair bit of power before we get to there, which is why I want to build a decent sized power factory, power station. decide how we're going to do the outputs on these, whether we do them the standard way or where we have the mergers up the top and then we just bring the end product down, or what we do, I don't know. But this Power Factory, if we go with the design that we've been looking at, it's very compact compared to what I would normally do. Right, so what I think I'll do is I'll get, now these should be full, as we run that along there for safety. No, they won't be full because we still haven't got power. Okay, let's work on that, shall we? Let's work on power. So see if we can put the station up here. Right, these two were here yesterday when we were trying to do some organising and stuff. Right, I'm going to switch back to that there. And I think here we go. Now, power station, railway station, can go in here. That might be perfect actually. Now, let me think. I've got a bit of a strange layout here for the track. It comes up here, comes in here. It joins in with that to go through there, back around there. I think I need to add an extra, hold on. No, I don't. No, I don't. Right, so what we'll do is we'll put the station in here if we have the parts we need. We have them in the train. Computers, and I've already got motors on me. I've got 10. I might need a few more. The compacted coal trains are separate from everything else, so they're kind of exclusive, which means they don't carry anything else but that. And I think each one will have 2 platforms. One may run short of I need computers. Okay. Something I didn't grab it. They're in the back one here. No, computers. There. I thought I grabbed them. Never mind. Actually, we can do that from here. So I'll put a freight platform that way and a freight platform that way, and then we'll join this back up to here. And this will be CO. I might make it C1 for now. So, right, the way the train system works is going around the loop, which goes all the way right around the world, basically, more or less. It's sectioned off A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, I think, something like that. A for alpha. So that each kind of biome-ish has its own section. And that, and then, so any factory I build in that section, if it's got a train station, the train station is named according to that section. Now over there, that branches off the loop, and it's the first branch. Well, it's the first branch I've done, so I called that's section B for Bravo, and it's kind of sectioned off into 3 or 4 sections. So you've got B1, B2, B3, B4. Before I go any further, so this is the second kind of bypass off the main line. So we're going to name anything that's on this branch of the track C. Now I would like to start down that end so that C1, no, it comes in here, so that makes more sense because it comes in here and it goes along there and joins in with the track down there. So yeah, this will be C1. So we'll go C1 compacted coal. Factory. Yeah, that'll do. So if we go to the timetable here and we go down to the stations, you'll see that, well, apart from this one, I haven't changed that yet. There's a couple here I haven't done yet, but they've all got the prefix A1, A1, A2, A4, A4, not in any order, but it is just the order that they were built. A8, power station, which hasn't been named, RD, which hasn't been named, but I'm still working on changing them. And then we've got B2 over here, B1L, B1 lower. Actually, this should be lower too because it's on the, technically it's on the lower track. So we'll do that. And into there. Right, so that gives us power. Now let's see where the power is. I hope it's on the other side. If everything's working my way, excellent. Right, so we'll put power from there down to here. And I think I might run that underground overground. I'm going to put another hole in there just so I know where it is. And then go down here again. Okay, I can still get that. Cool. Right, so that can go on to there. And I hope that's straight. Kind of looks straight. Right, we'll go out of there, we'll go into here, and we'll go back onto our jetpack. And I thought what I'll do is I'll bring that out to here. That can go to there, and it can come down to here, and it's going to go through that. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to... actually, I think I need to put an extra line down here, and I need to put the gas mask on. Right, so we'll bring that over to here, and that can run that miner. I might have to take that across to here. Actually, I'm going to go back over here. And I'm going to go along here. I need to give myself a lot of safety. So I think I might have started by saying earlier before, there's no problems, thumbs, we all have that occasionally. Right, so what I might as well do is I might as well bring that up to here, and we'll put that there, and we'll bring that along here. The original plan was to use the current location where the current power station is, but that would have come with a few problems in the way of how do we locate stuff. Right, that needs to come to here and go across to there. So while that's filling up, what I might do is I might actually go down here, have a look at this. Yeah, that's overclocked to the max, which is for how much? 300. I'd love to get more out of it than that. I don't need that refinery there either. Right, replace that. Each of these I think is doing 25. Right, so we're going to do that, and we're going to copy the settings, 25, and we've got 300 coming in. So that was 12. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's brilliant. Right, so go and we'll do these. No. Try again. Thank you. So what you do is you as you saw before, you copy the settings and then you just open it up and press Control V to paste. And it saves you having to scroll through each time. And yeah, it's only normal, unfortunately. But we do have a few pure nodes that we'll be tapping into as we go at some stage. And I think we're going to need, and unfortunately I didn't write down all the numbers, because I wrote down the numbers for the original power station, which is what I was saying before. I keep getting sidetracked, which is nothing new. The original plan was to go with the location of the current power station, but because of logistics and a bunch of other things, because of reasons, I changed my mind on that one and decided to start at a new location and scouting out offline with thumbs a few different locations and stuff that we could possibly use. I ended up coming up with this one here as the best location to do it. That size, that outline is just a starter. It will more than likely take more space. You'll see soon, but we were looking at the plans and stuff, and of this one that Captain Cankra has done, and I've already posted the link in there, by the way, thumbs. So, yep. And I think thumbs counted out that oh, you can see it. Okay. Oh, it's here a second time. Yeah, Discord. If you're watching this on Twitch, we've got YouTube as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can watch us on Twitch. Links are all over the place. But back to where we're at. I think thumbs counted that it was 27 or 28 foundations wide. So I've built a foundation that I think is probably about 30 or 32 wide, which is the width that we have across there. And looking at the pictures, I'm guessing it's probably at least 4 times as long as it is wide. And I think I've come up here maybe 80 platforms. Okay, so yeah, 32 will be fine, but we can widen it out if we need to. So I'm thinking we're probably going to be at least maybe 120 platforms long at a guess. So I'll come out 80 so far. So we're probably going to come out maybe out over here and hopefully not run into those trees or anything. we'll just have to see how things go. But for right now, let's just get this here done. We're going to need probably another 3 or 4. I can't jump. I can't do that either. I'll have to do it this way. Compacted coal factories, and it's all going to, it'll all have to come into the factory, and it's going to be a lot of fun trying to lay out belts and pipes and such. Yeah, I've tried to go high-ish, but I've tried to keep it as low as I can without running into anything, hopefully. So we'll just have to see how we go with that. Because it kind of... I tried building it up quite high so that it would definitely miss everything. But it kind of looked almost out of place. And so by the time we get... There's going to be... yeah. I've tried the same thing. I've tried to build a railway through them. I think I kind of succeeded once. I found a path going from south to north. But it was difficult. No. I ended up going around them. That's right, the railway line came up here, and then I got out there and I went back around or something. I can't remember. Well, I might have cut through there. I can't remember how I done it. But I will say, you've got to admire, what's her name? I can't remember her name now. There's just one girl on the poor little girl, because she's quite young, really. But she's built a factory in the Titan forest, and it's like, I don't know. No, it wasn't Fritzy. Lollipop. Lollipop G. She built a... No, they don't. But she built a factory in the Titan forest. And it was amazing. You had stuff scattered around the place, but it worked. She made it work. So, yeah. Why is that not going in there? Some would say that's crazy, but it wasn't her entire factory. It was just part of her factory. She had, other parts scattered around the world, as you do. And it was just like one part. I can't remember what she had there. Right, so that's going to be the inputs gather. Yep, we'll have we'll have 3 or 4 compacted coal plants wherever we can get sulfur, and that's input. Yep, that's input. So wherever we can get coal and sulfur reasonably close together, we'll put a compacted coal factory. So we've got that site over there by the desert, the Dune Desert, that we will utilise once this one's up and running, or once we get at least one section of this going. So there's going to be yeah, good point. I've got room to do that too. Now, with Captain Cankra, what he's done, and once again, I'll show you that later. He's only using 300 oil, I think, and so he's got one platform and it's divided into 4 sections. Now we're going to be using 1200 oil, I think. Yeah, 1200 oil. So we're going to have four of them. So we're going to have 4 levels of the power factory. Well, it kind of depends. I don't know yet. Depends on how I decide to do it. But there's going to be 4 factories stacked on top of each other. Now, one level of this factory here is enough to I thought he had more than something like that. So, our power, even though it's kind of scattered, it's kind of like up around there. And that's with, that's using 1800 oil. Now, with just 300 oil, that 300 oil will give us that what we're supplying now at peak. So once I get one floor complete, then we can shut that other one down, and the compacted coal that's going into the current factory can be diverted into here. So what I'm probably going to do to start with is this factory here. Yeah, this factory here will. I should really send it back to the current power plant to stabilise that. Because half that problem there is compacted coal. We haven't got enough compacted coal being produced. But because that is supplying our factory, it's we're only using that much right now. Even though our max is up here, we've got machines, a lot of machines that are not doing anything and won't be doing anything for quite some time. So like that factory there right now is not operating. It's not doing anything. It's sitting idle. Um, so that is combined in the blue line. So just to recap, for those that don't quite understand or whatever, um, or are new, um, the way this graph thing works, this is your current, this orange line here is what you're currently consuming. So that's what my factory is right now using at this point. This blue line is what the power that I would consume if every single machine turned on at the same time. So if all that was running out there, if every single machine that is connected to the power network was turned on at the same time, what would you, if, yeah, if every single machine, the word being if, it's very, depending on your system and everything else, but it's unlikely that you're going to reach this here. Um, when you're first starting out, that may be further on down here, and it could get very close. But as you expand and you have factories that sit idle and stuff like that, um, you could get a gap like this. Um, I could, if I was to put um, a resource thing, awesome thing, on the three items I'm making there. I'm making the vertical framework, uh, automated wiring, and whatever it is for the last stage of the space, the previous stage of the space elevator. So if I was to put those, right now that is going to the space elevator, but they're not being used, and everything else is backed up. But if I was to put each of those items into an awesome thing, that would start that that factory running, and it is quite likely that my power consumption would probably come up to here. So this orange line here would be up here, and it may even be higher than that. But so at the moment, with what we're using, I could get away with cutting, and I probably will do that. Cutting off maybe half of the factory, of the power plant. I may shut half of it down, um, and then that way I can get more compacted coal into here to start supplying that. But this one here, um, what I'll do is it will go straight over here into a heap of buffers. Um, ready to start the factory up. And so this is going to be a procedural thing, and it's going to take a lot to do. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be buffering a lot of stuff. And I'm kind of still deciding on how I want to do it. I may, I'll probably base it kind of sort of on what Captain Canker has done. But once we get this autosave finished, we'll finish the making these things here and get that going into the buffer, and then I think we'll head back to the hub. $60. Let me just do a bit of math on that. Okay, so this could take us at least 20 to 30 episodes. But my plan. Okay, I just want to go back to something else that Thumb said. It can happen, and in fact, it has on occasion and does happen. You pop a breaker and you have to restart all of your power. Depending on how you manage your power, it can happen very easily, and it has happened to me a number of times in other saves stuff that I've done. And I should carry on working as I'm talking. So yeah, you really need, if you're going to be serious about what you're doing, you really need a backup. In case the hits the fan. Right, so I'll bring that down here. Give myself a bit of fall protection. And we'll go out here. We'll do the same thing. This may not be even, I don't know. So you want to be very wary of power is one of the things that I think a lot of people will struggle with, and it's one of the necessary evils of the game. Had to disconnect everything at power plant and use bio burners to get things started. Coal plant which needed water and coal to one machine to start up. Yeah, I've had that, been there, done that. When you're converting from your going from biomass to coal, it can be a nightmare. In fact, I'd almost go as far as to say it will be a nightmare. you will have problems. And you will have to restart your factory. Concrete. I don't know if I've got any left, have I? So if you are starting a new factory, or if you're new to the game, or whatever the case is, don't be despondent, don't despair. We have all had it happen, and it will happen to you. I'll pretty much guarantee it. Fluid, yep. But it's really the fact you don't know what you're doing. Whoever knows what they're doing in this game? It's a learning process, and it can take a lot of time. No, I don't need that. Hold on. Just a sec. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just throwing things out. In there, out there, into there. Yeah, I don't need that one. I only need this one. Right, so, right, how am I going to do this? Good question. So I need to look at how much space I've got. Right, so let's start there. Let's have a look here. If I put that there, yeah, that'll be okay. Can I afford to put another one here? Yeah, I can. Okay. Right. Right now. Oh, wrong button. Maybe. Maybe not. Because this one's only doing... Yeah, it should be enough. Yeah, because this one's only doing 300, or 300, whatever it is. I've done the math on it before, I can't remember what it was. We're only working off a normal node basically. So, I think I might do, yeah, I'll make those Mark 4s. I'll do these first. If this was a bit bigger, and it was a pure node, then maybe I could justify sending it to both, but I think right, that's going to go out here. Actually, I want to start at the top. And I may not have enough. I might do. Right, so we'll start at the top, and then we'll do the bottom ones when we come back around. Right, now we'll do the bottom ones. That goes into there. That goes into there. And then that will go out to I've lost it. Oh, there it is there. I was standing right below it. Just give me 2 seconds here and I'll just try and get that lined up. It's about there. Yeah, it kind of clips. Kind of. No, it doesn't. Excellent. That your train goes around the whole map before it gets back here, so there's time stops for it that you can fill both stations. I don't know whether it will be going around the whole map. I have to have another look at how I've designed it. That power pole is going to be in the way. Right, so we'll put that there, and then that can go into there, and then we'll put I can move that power pole, that's not a problem. We'll put one of these here. And I'll put that there. Go over here and we'll move this power pole over one more. So we'll put that there and then one which works out a lot better. So I'll get rid of that. Right, now we'll put that down to there, across to, yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. Right at the last minute. Hey, what's new? No, it's the way that I've designed the train tracks. And I don't know that I've done it right. I just done it and thought, right, that'll do for now. So train tracks are up for revision even more. Right, so that just needs power now. So what I'll do is I'll put that up to there, and we'll put our power rod through here, out here. power rod along here. Yep, that'll do. That looks better. I've said it once, I've said it twice, I've probably said it a dozen times. I'm going to say it again. I can't wait for update 6. I want to be able to wear a gas mask and everything else at the same time. Mind you, I don't know. You're better wear a gas mask, jetpack. I think, looking at what I've seen so far, I think you should be able to wear gas mask, jetpack, blade runners, and one other item. I don't know what that one other item would be. Because that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. A spare gas mask and extra filters. Brilliant idea. Why didn't I think of that before? Because I don't think of these things. Yeah, I think from what I've seen on the videos and stuff, there's going to be 4 body slots. Oh, hazmat suit. Jetpack and legs. Yep, that's right. Yep. That makes a lot of sense. I don't think that's straight. Never mind. That's close enough. Right, now let's put power onto all of these. But what I'm going to do to start with is I'm going to drop this down to 50%. And I'm going to drop this down to 50%. Oh, right. My reasoning for this is weird, but that there is only producing 300. And the factory is designed for 300. So if I was to start it up, everything at 100%, then would only have 300 coming through, and these ones on the end would be stopping and starting and stopping and starting, because of the way the splitters work. So this would have 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, and like it would just stop and start all the time. So what I like to do is I like to allow the machines to fill up first. So what I do is I put, the first 2 down to 50%, or even the last 2, usually the first 2 if I can. That way I'm only using 12.5, well, 25, so we're using 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. 275 per minute, but we've got 300 going in, so that allows everything to fill up and back up first. No worries. Have a good visit. Enjoy. So yeah, it just allows everything to fill up. So let's get this and we'll connect power to that. But before we do, we need to change that there out for a double one. One that goes through the wall. And that can go onto there. So now that can go into there and that goes into there. So what happens is it'll start flowing through, so we'll start getting stuff being produced. Alright, so here it comes through here, it goes into there, and goes through all of these. You'll see that flowing through here in a minute, and through there, and then that will go up into here. You may not see it come in here, but it'll come in and then go out there, and it'll fill this one here up first, and then once that's full, the back log will go into there. So what we'll do is we'll just let that back up, and I think I'll go, yeah, I think I'll go back to the hub and yeah, I'll do it that way. And on the way back to the hub, I'll try and explain, I'll try and show you what is where. Right, that's already set to go there. So that's on autopilot, I don't need to worry about it. I can flick over here and go here. Now I'll turn that one. And just give me 2 seconds, just check it. Yep, everything is working. Okay. Back to again here. Right. Oop. I'm on the screen. Right, so that's a general picture of his factory. So he's got 150 odd fuel generators, and he's got 4 lines of machines. Go back here. I won't bore you with that stuff right now, but so each he, the way I'm going to refer to this is one section. This whole thing is going to be one section. So go back here. No, go back here. This will be one whole section. Whether this here is above it or below it or something like that, it will still be all one section. Now he refers to each of these lines as chains. And so you've got packaged water here. The oil comes in here, so you can see the pipes up here. They come from the crude oil down here, feed into the heavy oil residue, in here to make a heavy oil residue. Then that goes through into here to make the diluted packaged fuel, which comes back out as unpackaged fuel and then comes back into here to make the turbo fuel. And then it's got buffers here, and then that gets sent down to the 4 different parts of that. You've got some other pitch stuff here, which I'll show you just briefly. So this is the train station bringing in the compacted coal. Mine won't be anywhere near as fancy as this. And he's got the coal, the water tube, the water extractors down the bottom there. Should be close to these off as I'm going. This is the what's this? Oh, this is the go back up here. Yeah. Right. Down here he's got, so one of the byproducts of that you end up with is polymer resin. So he's got the polymer resin coming down here to make canisters. So he's got a plastic factory. He's got a couple of refineries here making plastic, and then a couple of constructors making the canisters, and then they go into buffers and stuff down here. So that deal, I think, are the two. I can't remember what's what. But yeah, anyway, this part of his canister factory. His, her, it, whatever. And that's just looking down the train. Basically, you've got the packaged fuel going in there, comes out as unpackaged fuel, then goes on to the turbo fuel. And this is buffer storage. So he's got quite a lot of storage. So your turbo fuel goes out there to the thing. at this point I'm probably working towards leaning almost towards doing this. But I may make a few modifications, I don't know. I'm just going to play it by ear and see how I feel. But I think go back here or down here. Where was that picture? It was the top picture. That's right. So I think the thumbs counted out along here, and it was about 30 or so, 28, 30, and almost the same here. So I've kind of gone about 32 wide on mine, ish, maybe something like that. Um, so taking that into account, the fact that this is probably about 30-ish wide, then you're probably looking at it's 3 times longer than it is wider, maybe. Um, so that's kind of what I'm working on. Um, so we could be up to about 90 to 120 platforms long. So that's that. So turn this off and we'll go back over here. Actually, I'll go close that because I don't need. No, I'll leave that open for now. And right, back in the game, I'll turn that off. Yeah, he goes in. Oh, I keep saying he. Ankara goes into all the maths and everything else on that page, and I both I have and Thumbs has also put a link in the chat, and I'll put a link in the description as well, so you can go and have a look at it, and you can read through all that stuff there. Right, so I'm going to get rid of stuff I don't really need. I don't think. How much have I got? I've got heaps on me. Right. Some of the stuff can actually go, I don't know, down the end maybe. So, oh, so I didn't want to do that. I just want to put that in there. I might, I'll put that in there. I'll use some of the space here. Right, they can go in there. But I want to keep at least one on me. 2 on me. That can go in there. That rubber and that plastic can go in there. We'll take that back out. We'll put that rubber in there. That can go in there. I'll keep that there. What else can I get rid of? I'll throw one of those in there. throw those AI limiters. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'll need any. And I'll throw that in there. Right, that'll do for now. Right, so I need to start thinking about how I'm going to do this. We're going to start off with one oil extractor. If I press the right button, I might be right. So now let me go back over here. As I said, he's got all the numbers. As to what we need. How many? Right, I'm going to go at a guess. Come back here. I'll start with 4 water extractors just to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 of those. A 12. Two, three, 4, 12 refineries. I'm thinking that's probably about as far as we're going to get today. No, 16. Now, I don't know. I should almost have everything I need in the train. Yep. Hear those. Plenty of copper. And plenty of those. Okay, right, cool. So all I need to do is check and see what else. Rubber and steel pipe. Okay, right, we need rubber, we need steel pipe, right. So we'll start by topping up the concrete and All that in there. All that in there. One, two, three, four. So about 20 stacks of concrete to start with. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Oh, just had enough. Excellent. Right, so what we'll do is we'll put that there. And about the same amount of, I don't know if we're going to have enough room. We'll have to come back. No, we'll just do it this way, shall we? See what we end up with. That'll do. I could probably put a bit more in there actually. Grab, oh, there. Put that there. Right, okay, now we need encased industrial beam. And we've got a fair amount of that. Okay. Oh, okay, we've got iron plate there, cool. Okay, no worries. We'll grab another half row of reinforced iron plate. Probably. It's a bit more than I need, but oh boy. So the polymer gets used to make the plastic, so the byproduct is used, but once you get enough containers to run, about the only thing I need is cable. Right, so I'll grab a few stacks of cable. And then we'll go and empty our pockets. That'll do. We'll go and empty our pockets. And oh boy, I've had a couple of very long days. So that that can go in there. Where's it? What is it? There. What do we got here? Right, I'm gonna put. Oh no, if you'll take that spare gas mask out with me. Right, so what? I think it's coal and something else to make the filters. Coal, rubber, and fabric. Alright, so I think we've got some fabric over here. That's biomass. I thought I was making fabric here somewhere. Here I am. There it is. Coal and rubber. May have some rubber in here, hopefully. Aye. I need to go and restock that supply. What's that going to make? Not much. Oh, okay. Shortage is coal. Okay, cool. That's no worries. Now it's run out of rubber. No, it's run out of fabric. Okay, right. We'll leave that there for now. We'll leave that at that. I'll put this coal back in here. And actually I might put that rubber in there as well. It'll at least give me 50 to put into the bin back at the storage, back at the thing. Right, I think. Oh, we need pipe. Right, and no, we've got plenty of copper sheet for now. Right, so we'll get pipe. And then we'll head back out there. What I think I'll do once I get the pipe, I'll head back up to the train, and I think what I'll do, I want to grab some extra because I'm going to be building train tracks as well. Right, so what I'll do is I'll start heading out there in the train and take a break, and we'll meet you guys out there at the new factory. So with that, we'll be right back. Yep, I've been to the been back to the hub, restocked on bits that I need, and I'm just heading back out to where we're going to be building the new factory, and we're going to start trying to lay things out. So, I'll be back with you soon. And we're back. Right, so here we are. What I'm going to start by doing is going here, and I'm going to show you what I've got with the track. So I think you might have seen part of it, I don't know, I can't remember. So I'll go into fast mode, so make it a little bit quicker. So the track, this is a bit complicated and confusing here. Wait for the autosave. It could have done it while I was on my break. Stupid thing. Oh well. And yeah, thumbs. I did see the Rubik's cube thing. Um, it did look impressive. I'll put it that way. um, there was the thought went through my mind as I was watching it that the first cube he'd done, he set it to a supposed random pattern, and then he took that, got the second Rubik's cube, and set that to the same pattern. Um, and then he took them both back to standard, or back to all colours the same. And the thought kind of went through my mind. He may have trained himself to set that particular pattern, and even if he did, that is impressive. It is impressive. Um, so he may have been doing it by muscle memory, as it were, and setting that particular pattern, and then he set that same pattern on the second Rubik's cube. And when he was sort of like looking up, like, and he was kind of stopped and paused and stuff like that, that could have been just for effect. I don't know. And he, it may have all been pre-rehearsed. I don't know. That's just the thought that went through my mind. But anyway, whether that is the case or not, it's still impressive. Um, it may have been completely legit, and in which case it's, as you say, amazing. But anyway, I think he's a smart dude to do what he's done. Um, so the main track comes in here, and then it goes out here to join back in. So this track is available for any other trains that need to come in here and go. That he looked at the first one and gave up and started a second one. Yeah, yeah, the same. Considering I've never been up. No, no, I have never been able to complete one. Um, should we say legally, by the rules. Um, so this can be a bypass to get to the power station, um, and so we've got the train. This one here has the option of either going through here to the power station or back around here onto the main loop. And I put that in as an option just in case. I don't know. So it comes through here, and it took me about 3 attempts to get this right at the right level and everything else that I wanted. Yeah. So considering this is all one way, that it's when it makes things just a little bit more complicated. Um, but it'll come down here, and because that is one way that way, it can't go this way, and these trains can't come this way because that's one way coming that way. Um, so the only option I've got is to either go there or there. So this train here, this one here, will basically only be doing half a, well, quarter of a loop, whatever it turns out to be. I'll go up here. So it'll be just coming along there, down here, along through here, and then back around and around there to go back up there. So it's not really going that far. This one here, however, could be a little bit more complicated, because he'll have to come out here, down here, all the way out and around, and then it'll have to come back around here, and it'll have to go that way, and then come along and back up, and then it'll come back down and around that way. So it'll be doing like a weird loop and a half. And I'm kind of almost contemplating bringing another line maybe from here that sort of comes out and comes in beside this one. And maybe it may be a little bit complicated, but I wonder if I've got room underneath to put. I could possibly put it underneath and then have it somehow come out here and then loop back around and into the station somehow. Yeah. It's something I have to think about. So I don't want to complicate it too much. But anyway, it's kind of complicated as it is, but I'll grab some iron plate. Well, I'm going to do this first bit in fly mode, just so I can figure out layouts and everything else, maybe ish type thing. Right. So the factories are going to be going that way. So I need to bring this picture back up. just going to go back over here for you guys. I need to go here. I'm kind of looking at spacing. Okay, right, because you've got here packaged water, and so they're packers, and then you've got the heavy oil residue. These ones only take one space, whereas these take about 1.5 to 2 or something. So switch back to the game. So like what I'm kind of getting at here is that we've got this noisy thing here which can go away. Not enough space.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Right, so we've got a problem with space here. We'll get rid of some of these pipes. I need that one, okay. Alright, we need plastic. Oh, I still haven't got enough steel pipe. No, need another one. Right, plastic, rubber, rotors. We'll come back to the motors in a second. Copper sheet. And motors and ingots. Oh. Motors. Oh, heck. This is the thing, is motors take up so much space. It would be nice if they could stack them. I know what I can do. Oh, right, I'm deleting that and that. Motors really need to be stacked. Have a higher stack, like needs to be more like 100 or something like that. Right, okay, so we've got packages. Which only take one space. And then we've got the refineries which take up at least 2. So what? Right, give myself... How much space do I want to give myself down here?
Comply.
I think I'll give myself 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I think I'll start there. Right, this is just... Do I want the inputs lining up with the outputs? Probably the inputs. So if the refineries... So the refineries will be going about there like that. Now, I'm going to be flicking backwards and forwards here. How much space has he got between machines? Looks like maybe 2 or 3, maybe 3. Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably about 3 spaces. Between machines. So we've got 4 chains. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Right. Packaged water. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Gotcha. Yep. 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 Um. Right. One, two, three. So if I put that one there, I'm just doing this at the moment for spacing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll do. 1, 2, 3. I've got plenty of room here. 1, 2, 3. I could go wider. So I'll make 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. take this out a bit if I need to. Right, okay. So the packages start 1, 2, 3. Start here.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Yes, we'll leave that there for a second. I'll go over here. Is that on the same line? Yep. Oh, get rid of these. Right, so now let's go. Oh, right. Oh, I just realised something. How? Oh. Yeah, I'm going to have to go on top. Unless I go out here. I'm just going to measure something out here. Right, okay. What I'm... Oh, really? Okay, so... Oh. Well, we'll see in a minute. How many was that? 17. Okay. Right, so we'll wait for the moth to come back around and see where it goes. Actually, I haven't even looked to see where it goes in relation to this factory. Where is it? There. Oh, miles away. Okay. I actually want to have a look too and see where it goes in relation to the railway line, because I haven't looked at that. Well, if it goes back to the north from there, if it doesn't go south, yeah, if it doesn't go south, I should be okay. No, it does. It comes back around here. That's right, it does, because I remember seeing it come over this way. And I think it goes... Oh no, 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 yes, 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 no, yes. Oh, you... Can I go... I guess I could bring it out here a bit. Or I could even bring this. Bring this out here. I can get rid of these trees. Stinky rocks. Stinky, stinky rocks. I think that should be safe. I think that should be safe. Because it doesn't go through the trees, I don't think. And that's a nice scenic trip to come through. We've just got to get rid of a couple of trees. Get rid of this tree here. Get rid of the tree here. Get rid of this tree here. And I've got a couple over here. So I'll get rid of that one. I'll get rid of this one. I don't think that's quite going to work, that one. And we'll get rid of these ones here. Hello. So I'm basically just getting rid of anything that's going to interfere with the main line itself. Alright, so let's see how this looks. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm not too worried about that tree cutting through there. Because this is just basically a safety platform in case I try to get off. So those ones I'm not too bothered about. It's just taken me 5 minutes already. Yep, that looks good. That looks perfect. That is so close. That is so close. I could almost just bring this over one platform and I'll be fine. And it'll miss that bit there. Okay. Right. Let's have a 2-second think about this. Follow the lake, or take a tour through nature. I kind of like that tour through nature. But I like the idea of the moth flying right under the train. Okay, well, I'll measure this out, and I'll just see what this looks like. So, the track will be here. 1, 2, 3. So I'll put that in there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you. Oh, no. 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 I guess I'll have to deal with him. Okay. You watch this. Ready? No! See ya. I hope they took swimming lessons when they were younger. Oh boy. I'll probably just end up by getting rid of them. They're easy enough to deal with. I don't know. I don't know which way to go. I really don't. Because I kind of like... I like both ideas. I like the idea of going through here and having the moth fly right under the platform. But I like the idea of going through this little wee patch of nature as well. So I think that looks quite cool. I'm pretty sure he will go under. Oh, that's that one. Okay. Did that get rid of it? Must have done.
Harvest.
No. Perfect. Okay, we'll do this one. We'll do this one. One, two, three. That's going to go funny, isn't it? Yep, I knew it. One, two, three. I can't win. Put it this way then. Take that to there. One, two, three. Oh, I need to put a straight patch in here. That's going to do the same thing, isn't it? Yep, that looks straight. Yep, that'll do. That'll do. But I'll leave that platform there just as a walkway if I decide to go and do anything over there. Safety. Safety first. Yeah. I shouldn't be able to get on there. Unless I'm spawning right there. Which would just be my luck. Right, okay. How did I get diverted on that? I have no idea. Oh, that's right. Yep. Okay, that's what I was doing.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
I can put... Now, looking at what we just saw over here before... Okay, the question is this. Do I put... the... Do I put the... power generators on top of this, on like this level here, and then go up another 10 or so. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put this here. Actually, I'll go here. I'll go to the corner. How high do I go with that? Do I go 4 or 5? 5. Yeah, I only need 5. Okay, so we'll put that there. No, I'm talking. Oh, hold on. I'll kind of explain that. Right. Okay. This platform here for the power generators. This platform here is the factory. So the entire factory will go here, as in the diagram. No, not above or below. And then build the next factory on top here. Come up another 5. So that's the factory. Power generators on this level. Right, and so on up the tree. So we'll have 1, 2. So yeah, double that. Or do we build the factories there? So we'll have right, what I'll do is I'll just go here 5. Right, so I'll put that out there and then come up another 5. Right, so build the factories, the 4 layers of factory out here, up here, and then over here bring this out to here. So we'll be starting about here. No, no, no. I'm taking that into account. Right. Right, so take that off. Oh, no, we won't. We'll take that there off. Right. We'll be starting here and go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right, so this bit that I'm in the middle of right now will be the platform. And all we'll have is take that out for now. So whichever end will, well, I'm thinking the fuel will end up at that end. So the fuel will come in so this will go all the way out to the end of the factory, and then the fuel generators are lined up along here at this level here, inside this square area here. So that rock, we're kind of skipping over that rock type thing, and we're making them basically two. Okay, so let me go over here and skip to here. So where he's only got a gap of like maybe 3 or 4 or 5 platforms, whatever it takes, I'm going to have a gap of 10 or 12 platforms. So we zoom out on that. So instead of having that small gap there, it's these power generators are going to be way out here a little bit. So we can either build it like that or go high. No, I won't, because the moth goes way under it. The moth goes... If I build at this level, this is the starting level, and it'll go up 40 high. 40, total of 40 walls high. As a moth comes... The moth flies through. I'm plenty high enough. I've been watching the moth. The moth comes through here and comes, I don't know, around here somewhere, and may come up. It goes under this bridge here. That's right. And then it flies through here before it comes up. And so right, so we'll wait for the moth to come back through, because I can hear it. There it is. I think this is plenty high enough. As it goes under those arches, and then it comes down and it comes underneath that land bridge there. So we're way up here. Hold on, where are we? Let's see, so I'll go down here. I think we should be safe. I think we should be safe. So I'm kind of... So do we go up above each factory here? So factory, generators, factory generators going up. That's going to be awfully high. Yeah, that's going to be really high, especially if we're going to be pumping fluids and stuff as well. Because we need to pump water. Hey, actually, we need to pump water. I was just almost kind of half debating as to whether I put the packages down here, closer to the water, but yeah, I think I'll do it according to plan. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at space though. I'm pretty cramped because the station's going to be going in here somewhere somehow, and to try and squeeze 16. It's only 16 by 16 platform. I thought I filled in that one. If I can find a spot that's 20 by 20 near the water, how far can I put it here? Can I put it here? What I'll do is I'll go along here. I'm not going to get 20 in there, am I? No. I could put it here. Yeah. Oh, I've got plenty of room going that way. As long as that rock there... Go away, spiders. That could be close.
Comply.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. I don't need that. Hold on. Let's just do a bit of a test. So we need 4 chains. Oh, 4. So I can put one, gap. If I put... Oh, wrong way. Oh, hold on. No. Right, yeah, that there. And then it only has packages coming out, so that will go... That'll go that way. I could go two lots of 8 and I could split them halfway here. Okay, that'll work. I'll put that one around the wrong way somehow. Splitters there, pipes on top or pipes down there. Yeah, that'll work. And then I can bring packaged water up here. So we'll take that out and we'll replace that with a refinery going. See if I can get this lined up right first to start with. Refinery here. Just give me 2 seconds, I'll read your comment in a second there, thumbs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go a bit lower with packaged water just so when you bring things across the railway tracks you can pass under it. What I'm thinking is the water extractors can go down here, the water extractors for these ones, and the pipe will come up, so I'll have like a pipe coming up, maybe here and here, and then the packaged water can go down here and follow whatever path it needs to under just up, like even if we just go like 2 below or something like that, just whatever we need to, and it can follow whatever path to keep out of the way of everything else, but it can go underneath and then come up here somewhere, or where it needs to come up. You should have plenty of room under here for a water extractor. There's plenty of room there, and I've got room to bring the belts underneath the platform as well. Yeah, I'd already thought of that. So this is how I end up with bits like this, just floating around all over the place, trying to plan things out, and then it doesn't go quite. Nah, that doesn't work. So I can see those platforms there where I kind of trying to figure out the level that I can safely build the platform at without running into trees. See, even over here, getting down towards the end there, hopefully I should have enough space before I reach, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. What's that platform there? Or even a week later, like these ones here. It's like, huh? What? Yeah. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Right. Let's just delete this before the autosave. Yeah. Um, I think this is going to work. So, a big thank you to Captain, um, what's his name? Um, Captain Cankra. And I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If you do ever get to see this, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I can go out this way a little bit if I need to. So that's not a problem. Right, so let's delete all this stuff here for now. Oh. Just realised something. I need to go up 10 here anyway. Right. I think I'll take that out. I'll take these walls out as well because I'll need to. I've just realised that I'd need to go 10 high above this factory, so I'd have to go probably at least, what, 8 to be clear of smokestacks. So, I'd probably more than likely go 10. So, if I was to build them on top, then you would have the generators up here, and they need 10 high as well. So this would be a skyscraper. It's kind of almost tempting to do that, make this into a massive big skyscraper. It's very tempting indeed. I know heights are an issue, but I don't know, it looks so cool. Let's just see how high it would go. I don't really want to do transportation layers on here. I probably won't really need to. Right, generators, number 1. Factory, number 2. Generators, number 2. Right, okay. So that would be half the height. Generators, factory, generators. Yeah, that would be half the height. So it would go up another 1, 2, 3, 4, another 4 on top of that. So we'll just put 4. 1, 2, 3, and then would have the generators on top of this. So that would basically be the ceiling there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, but wouldn't it look so cool? Oh, it would. You imagine looking. Yeah, but just to look at it from a distance, like look at it. If you come along here on the train, well, you come on. Oh, if I can press the right button here. You're looking backwards from the train on here, and you look up, and you see that. That would be. I'm starting to think I might make some rearrangements. I might change. I might go totally different. I might go totally different. I don't know. Right. Okay. Let's do some figuring out here. Hmm. We've got 1200 there. Now we're using the other recipe. We're using that recipe there. Probably. No, no, no. The logistics of that is just going to be too much, I think. It would look cool, but the logistics is probably going to be too much. Yep. Right, so what I think I'll do is I'll finish here for now. And I may, or I'll go on to, I need to get this platform done. So I'll go on to Discord, and I'll stream there for an hour or so, and at least finish off this platform. And tomorrow we'll actually start putting everything in place and start connecting stuff up. So I'll probably start with the water, and I'll very likely put in a. That may change to subtraction because I may end up putting. I could put some buffers on top. Yeah, I might do that. I'll have to think on that. So we'll probably start tomorrow with this water and get the water in there. The problem we're going to have. Now hold on. Let me go back to her. It's thing here. Packaged water, heavy oil. Okay, right. So once we get these ones here in. Oh, I need to put canister production in here as well. Right, so I'll have to think about that. We'll think about that tomorrow. So what I might do is I might go. Yep. I need to remember. I need to keep in mind that okay, we're putting in 16 of these. Right, so we'll have 16 of these. So we'll have. What I'll probably do, more than likely, is I'll have 8 in one row. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll have a gap, maybe 2 or 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that needs to be quadrupled in size. This is only to supply one factory. We're going to have 4 factories. So I need to be able to expand this out, or something. And I need room for water extractors down here, and so what I'll probably more than likely do is have canister production I need to think about it. Going around in circles here now. Yeah, I need I need to look at how much space it's going to take. So I need to figure out how much polymer I'm going to have coming out of each factory, and how much plastic I can make from that, and how much space it's going to take, because I'm going to need yeah, see, I keep going we need refineries for canisters because we need to make plastic. So where the heck are we going to put the refineries? Yeah, it's not having plenty, it's how much? Okay, 20, so, and I've got oh, hold on, 3. Hold on. I need to redo the math. Okay, right, right. Here's the deal, guys. I'm quitting here. I'm quitting right now. I'm going to be in Discord in a couple of minutes. And I'm going to be going through plans and stuff, and I'll probably hash things out with Thumbs if she's got the time to. Yeah, saw that. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and wherever you are in the world, have a good morning, a good afternoon, good evening, or a good night, and take care, and we'll see you tomorrow.